It was a cold, bleak, biting winter. A winter of heavy snow and cruel ice. A winter that wrapped a chill around the heart of every man and woman, rich or poor. Rich went about their business, warming themselves with promises of profit.
The large and the small accounts.
Are they the ones I requested, Mr. Leach?
Yes, the ones I agreed should be transferred to you. A sorry state of affairs, I'm afraid to say.
Nothing, sir, that cannot be resolved. Good day.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
The poor made do with what little they had. Which brings us to our friend, the little mouse.
Look, look, he's back. Gabriel is back.
Yeah, Gabriel. Don't be frightened.
Yeah. Why does he keep coming here?
He wants to play, silly.
Oh, Nesbel.
There now. You're just too excited.
Here, Gabriel. We kept this bread for you. We knew you'd come back.
Polish your shoes, sir. Polish your shoes.
Pots and pans for mending. Bring your pots and pans.
Those shoes for the price of some polish.
All your pouch of my tobacco, sir. All your pipe. All your mouth. Things falling off the shelves. Oh, you should have been there when they told him. His face went as white as a sheet.
Polish your shoes, sir. Nice pair
Won't
of
take
shiny
the little
shoes.
fella a minute, sir. Go on, he won't bite you.
Who's there?
Mr. Scrooge. Mr. Scrooge. Over here. Mr. Scrooge, it's me, old Joe. It's a pleasure to be of service to you again.
I've just picked these up from Leach. A full day's work for you here, Joe.
Oh, I'll have a look, sir.
You don't fool me, Joe. No one fools me.
I've got associates who can read. It's as good as done, sir. Open the door! It's Joe!
Out of my way! Isn't dogs and children and street salesmen are like this confounded snow. If it won't melt away, it must be swept away. That's what Marley would have said. And my associate, my loyal friend.
Simon Speck, we have a court order to take you to the debtor's prison. Buckle, we have a court order to take you to the debtor's prison.
yes, my assistant. Adequate remuneration, I'm sure you'll agree.
Oh, boy. No need to keep you here.
Tim, home for Christmas. Look who's come to say goodbye.
Gabriel.
We'll both miss you, Tim.
He can go outside, but be sure to keep him warm. We don't want him to get that cough back.
Thank you, Bill.
And Gabriel.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
You're welcome, Mrs. Cratchit. Bye, Tiny Tim. Well, this is not going to go a long way.
Times are hard, Dr. Lambert. For everybody.
If only Mr. Leach would see it that way. We're weeks behind, Belle.
Mr. Leach has always been sympathetic to the work of this hospital, Doctor.
He's a businessman.
Well, good people will help us. They know what we're doing here. They know there is so much more work to be done.
Yes, dear, I hope you're right.
Dr. Marcus Lambert, we have a court order to take you to Fleet Prison.
Dr. Lambert! Wait! How can you do this? We have very sick patients.
Boom!
Coming in here like that.
If you want him back, lady, you'll have to pay every penny of his debt. Until then, he's ours.
Dr. Lambert!
It is out of my hands, madam. Your debts have been transferred, at a considerable loss to me, I might add, to the offices of Scrooge and Marley.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
I must warn you, madam, to expect no sympathy from that quarter.
But I don't believe this.
They were the only buyers. It was the only course of action available to me.
Thank you, Mr. Leach.
Madam, I am terribly sorry.
Ebenezer.
What does she want?
My dear Mr. Scrooge. No. Dear Ebenezer. It has been many years since I saw you. No. Dear Ebenezer. The last time we saw each other, it was not a happy time. No. Dear Ebenezer. It has been many years since we last met. And that occasion, I well remember, was not a happy one. But I write to you now in my hour of greatest need. Excuse me, sir.
Madam?
I'd like to see Mr. Scrooge, please.
He's out on business, I'm afraid.
I can wait. How is Mr. Marley these days? Is he in?
I'm sorry, madam, but you wouldn't happen to be on our books, would you?
Well, yes, I suppose I am. But it's not about...
Because I'm afraid Mr. Scrooge has asked me to be quite clear to all our debtors about his working practice.
Well, I had hoped to speak to Mr. Scrooge personally.
The contracts are full and binding, and the penalties explained in full at the time of agreement. I can find you your agreement, if you like.
No.
It's all written down here.
I see. Would you give this to Ebenezer, please?
Ebenezer? You mean Mr. Scrooge?
Yes.
Mr. Scrooge is a very busy man. He has a great deal of business correspondence to attend to. I can't be held responsible. Who are you?
Belle, you have worked so hard for the children.
Dr. Lambert, he will remember me and will help us. We shared so much.
Scrooge will not remember. If he does, those memories will mean nothing to him. He is a man whose heart is as dark and cold as the stone in these prison walls.
Oh, Doctor, I'm sorry.
God help those of us who stumble into his clutches.
Out of my way, carol singers.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Humbug.
Strange was for Christmas time. The only time of the year when old men and women open their hearts and see each other as equals.
The only time in the year when unwanted relatives choose to make unwanted visits on hard-working citizens such as myself.
Uncle, don't be angry. I just wanted to ask if you'd come and dine with us tomorrow.
Did I come last year?
No, sir.
Or the year before that?
Of course not, Uncle. But you should see the spread my wife's preparing for us. Goose, fine stuffing, pudding.
Nephew, I require food and drink as much as any man, but I have no intention of allowing you to lure me to a supper party. I'll be busy.
Wait, Uncle. Surely you don't work on Christmas Day. My wife and I would be delighted.
Why did you get married?
Why? Because I fell in love.
You regard that as reason enough for such an important decision?
Loving Alice isn't a decision, Uncle. It's everything I am.
Love.
What man wishes to spend his life alone?
What do you want from me?
Nothing.
I'm delighted to oblige. Nephew. Never marry, Mr. Cratchit.
But I am, sir. My wife.
Humbug!
Oh.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting. You're right, Jim.
Boys.
Yes.
Merry Christmas indeed, as poor as a mangy church mouse he is.
A woman came to see you, sir. A client.
There. Attend to this.
She gave me a...
Every man, Jack fool who walks about with Merry Christmas on his lips, Mr. Cratchit,
Cratchit should be boiled in his own pudding. Confound it!
Sunshine is our pleasure.
Greetings, sir. Compliments of your nephew.
We shouldn't have, sir. My dad works here. And there's
There, now be gone with you.
Oh, no.
I'm freezing.
Happy Christmas to you, Mr. Scrooge.
We should call the magistrate. You horrible man.
Now, calm down, please. I say we wish Mr. Scrooge a Merry Christmas and let our love eat away at his unjust soul.
Achoo! Candle went out.
Best get your poor brother home, out of this mean cold.
I believe there is still much to be done before we lock up for the night.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Mr. Scrooge.
I suppose you want me to pay you for tomorrow as well. 2 and 6 to stay at home and be idle.
Well, sir, it does come once a year, sir. Thank you, Mr. Scrooge, sir. And a Merry Christmas. Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll be off now, sir.
Leave the candles, Cratchit.
Sir?
I want you back here extra early the day after to make up for lost time.
Yes, sir, of course, sir. Good night, sir. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Sims.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Cratchit.
What the... Cratchit, that slovenly good-for-nothing. Even a tiny mouse is tidier. Must be the letter Cratchit was going on about. Some woman, some complaint. It can wait. I must be on my way. I'll be in early in the morning at the crack of dawn.
Oh, hear me, Ebenezer.
Marley? Is it really you, Marley? Jacob?
I don't have much time, Ebenezer. Little has changed in these chambers since my departure. Ebenezer, I've come to warn you.
Is this about the Forsyth account? I assure you, Jacob, everything is being attended to in accordance with your wishes. I mean, what you would have wished. What has happened to you? You're not imprisoned, are you? Who did this?
No. I did it, Ebenezer. It is my achievement. I wear the chains of my ignorance, the chains I forged in life. Link by link, yard by yard. I am doomed.
But you were always a good man of business. Jacob, your purpose was strong, single-minded, unyielding.
I wasted my days hoarding money, thinking about myself. I closed myself to the needs of my fellow man. Now I see the need, feel the want, unable to ignore, but incapable to help. Roaming, forever restless in the upper winds. This time of year, oh, I suffer most. Listen, Ebenezer. You shall be haunted by 3 spirits. Haunted? Expect the first when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I see all 3 at once and have it over with? I'm a busy man, Jacob.
Oh, I know you are, Ebenezer. I see the weight and length of the chains you bear. You've worked on them hard the past 7 years. But it's not too late. You can still escape my fate. Grow, blossom, share, Ebenezer. Bend your way.
I am a busy man. I have no time for foolish delusions. I am hard-pressed.
Good evening, sir. Have we the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Marley is long dead, sir. Marley died 7 years ago on this very night.
We are raising funds to make provisions for the poor and destitute in this, the most festive time of the year.
You are real gentlemen, then.
Aha. Well, we like to think so, sir. How much
Excuse me, gentlemen, I must run.
Of course, Mr. Scrooge. How much are you happy to give, sir?
Have the workhouses closed down all of a sudden?
They have managed to keep them open, sir.
I pay enough taxes to support those provisions for the poor.
But many of the poor would rather die than go to a workhouse.
Let them die and make themselves useful by decreasing the surplus population. Earth. This weather's playing tricks, confound it.
Oh, my...
Oh, yeah!
Mind out, boys. Don't want any of you falling in the snow, catching cold. Foolish young things. Oh! Oh! Oh, I can't stop. I can't stop. Oh, help. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh.
Do it again, Mr. Cratchit. Yeah, do it again.
You'll have to wait until next year.
Do it again, just for us, Mr. Cratchit.
Home already? What a surprise.
Hello, Father. Daddy. Happy Christmas, Daddy.
And a happy Christmas. What now, Tim? Not another cold. He's shivering all over.
He only came back from the hospital, Bob.
Mary brought me sugar sticks, Dad.
Oh, and a bottle of fortified wine and some sweets.
we shall have the best Christmas ever.
Yes, the best Christmas ever.
Yes, the best Christmas ever.
Ebenezer, are you to forsake me again?
Mend your ways.
Marley!
Dark night, Governor.
What? Oh, Joe Hoggs.
Thought I'd report, sir. There's not a lot.
Spare the details, man. Just get the job done. And bring me the proceeds, whatever they may be.
Right, Governor. Oi, Molly, wait for me.
You keep away from me, Joe.
Oh, give me a chance, Molly.
We ran an honest business, Marley. Always did, and still do. We did not make this world. What can it be? My goodness, it is. How did you manage? In my coat. You are clever. You must be hungry. Here's some porridge. You'll be welcome company on this dreary night. What now? I had a very exhausting day, and I need rest. This blasted letter again. Would it have anything to do with you? To the Right Honorable Ebenezer Scrooge. Let's have a... I'll read it tomorrow. Haunting has begun. Who and what are you? Are you the spirit? A child?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Could you turn off the lights?
I am here to light your past.
Well, I'm not interested, thank you very much. I'd rather have an undisturbed night of sleep. Don't forget to turn the lights off on your way out.
Walk with me.
You want me to go out at this hour? It's freezing. I have a cold upon me as it is. I am a mere mortal. I cannot go through the wall. I know you.
You have but forgotten.
Why, that's Tom Salcombe and Stanley. I do believe that lad is Stanley. I know these boys, but surely now, they must all be men.
They are shadows of things that have been. We can see them, but they cannot see you.
I know this building. It's my old school. I was a boy here.
Well, Ebenezer, I don't expect anyone will come for you anymore at this hour. What did you do to bring this upon yourself? Merry Christmas, nonetheless.
Father was a difficult man. Harsh, but just. I did not understand back then. It's sometimes hard to see the reasoning.
Let's see another Christmas.
Ebenezer?
Fan!
Ebenezer! I've come to take you home.
Home, Fan?
Yes, I asked Father and he said yes. We'll have the merriest Christmas ever. Father says you are to be a man. You are to leave this place forever. Forever.
Forever, Fan? I've been so lonely here.
Oh, Ebenezer, meet my dearest friend in the whole wide world.
Belle.
Do you remember?
Yes, I do. Why are you taking me home?
Ah, there you are. When you left this house, you were an untidy, ill-disciplined boy. A wild thing, of no value to anyone. I have spent a great deal of money on an education designed to make you a man. Has that money been well spent, Master Scrooge?
Yes, sir. I hope so.
Have they taught you a strong understanding of figures?
Yes, sir.
A firm grasp of the principles of finance?
Yes, sir.
A keen mind for business?
I believe so, sir.
I don't understand.
Poor Ebenezer.
Well, we will soon discover whether you are to be of any use to this family. You will leave for London directly tomorrow morning. You are to become an apprentice at Fezziwig's in Notting Hill. Half your wages you'll send home. Time for a return upon my investment, young man.
My father's respect had to be earned. Nothing for free. He would be proud if he were alive today. I know that much. Fezziwig!
Aha! No more work tonight. Christmas Eve! Give us a hand, Ebenezer. Hilly-ho. Let's make ourselves a ballroom.
Old Fezziwig, alive again.
Welcome, one and all, and a Merry Christmas. Ebenezer, your sister's here. What, he's right there, Fanny. Oh, Frederick, how are you? Did your master let you out? Go on, lad. Don't let her out of your sight.
I remember it.
Merry Christmas.
Much as I'd like to forget it. That rogue.
You were expecting someone else.
Yes. Now I remember. She was a good friend of Fan, my sister. Belle was her name. She came from a poor family. Her father was a coachman. I believe he drank.
Scrooge. Don't worry, lad. When you've been married 5 and 20, you'll dance like us.
Oh, twinkle toes, Fezziwig.
That old Fezziwig, he truly was a gentleman.
It was but a simple thing.
Simple?
He spent a little money on a party. Does that make for greatness?
It was far more than that. He knew how to make our work a pleasure. The happiness he brought every day was worth a fortune.
Be safe now, Trevor, and keep his course, or he'll wind up in China.
Hey! Oh, fun.
That will cool you off.
Fan is so happy.
We shall be even happier, Belle. I'm saving up.
Ebenezer, money isn't all that matters. I have no money, but I have you.
Belle, I want you to have everything. I want you to be able to do whatever you want.
And all I would want to do is dream of you, Ebenezer. Just dream.
I do believe he drank, her father.
What happened to those dreams, Ebenezer?
In the light of her foolhardy persistence, I appoint my son, Ebenezer, to be my sole heir and assign. So have I decided, being of sound mind and body, in this my last will and testament, signed James Emmanuel Scrooge. I am sorry, miss.
Never approved of her marriage. A harsh man. A man of principle.
And she passed away giving birth to her baby. Did she not?
Fred. My nephew. What was I to do? Split the inheritance with that reckless charlatan? Husband of her whom my father had disowned?
This is how you finally proposed to me. With a business contract.
Surely you appreciate our positions are, well, dissimilar, socially speaking.
What happened to our hopes and dreams? I've seen you shed them all, one by one.
So I've grown wiser. I've not changed towards you. Have I?
Are you sure? If you met me now, a girl without a penny to her name.
I do not make the world we live in, Belle. But I am a man of my word.
I release you. I break off our engagement. I don't want you to regret your choice, Ebenezer. Be happy in the life you have chosen. I release you.
Say something, damn you!
What happened to those dreams, Ebenezer?
No!
Do you remember?
I remember. I remember everything. No, no! I wish to see no more. Don't torment me any longer! What business is it of yours if I choose to live my life alone? It's over. Just ignore it. I will lead my life in the manner to which I am accustomed. Come on.
I write to you in the hour of my deepest despair. Once we were one in heart. I beg of you, Ebenezer, in this desperate circumstance, to find within yourself the spirit of this season and...
A spirit, torment me not, but make yourself known.
Come in and know me better.
What have you done to my house? Who may you be?
I am the ghost of Christmas present.
Presents? This had all better be paid for.
I come to teach you joy. Joy that makes a banquet out of a simple meal. Joy, Mr. Scrooge, that comes from sharing. Sharing willingly and with love.
I like to keep to myself, Spirit. I am a simple man. My needs are few, and I ask no charity of others.
We cannot afford to waste precious time. I have so much to show you. Touch my robe.
Here first.
No, you're right. It is Christmas after all. You go first, sir.
No, please, after you.
I would not dream of it, sir.
There, gentlemen. Come back 2 hours, and your goose will be cooked.
Smell that. That's our bird. I know it is.
That did not do much good.
It's not what you hear with your ears, Mr. Scrooge. It's what reaches your heart.
I haven't heard singing like that since I was a boy. Does it ever run out?
Not for the present. We don't have much time.
Is it animal, vegetable, or mineral?
You can't answer that, dear. Only yes and no questions. That's the game.
Is it animal, Fred?
Yes. Is it a duck with one leg?
Is it an old goat?
Young fool! Is it Father Time?
I know. It's Uncle Scrooge.
Yes.
Scrooge. I was right when I said old goat. I win.
Hard to believe that old tight-fist is your uncle, Fred.
Too early to tell, Topper. We may have to pay for dinner tonight.
Pay rent just to sit on these chairs?
Well, he is a mean old so-and-so. but he's my only family. I asked him to join us for dinner tonight, but he declined. I shall keep on inviting him, though, every Christmas.
Won't hurt to be nice to him. You stand to inherit a fortune.
A mean miser like him? He'd sooner take his money with him to the grave.
Oh, enough of that dreadful skinflint. Come, sit down at the table.
Is this really what people think of me? This is why I keep to myself. No respect. They cannot comprehend a life lived in moderation. Squanderers. Forever spending money they don't have and never will have.
Your nephew reaches out to you. He has your sister's heart.
If he had an ounce of sense in him, he would never have married before he'd established himself. What is going on here? What has this got to do with me?
Merry Christmas from Mr. Scrooge.
Not his toy box.
You won't be needing these anymore. Just don't fall behind on your payments again. Not like that doctor did.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. Did not realize I think you have little understanding of business. Are you a businessman?
How well do you know your clerk, Mr. Scrooge?
Well enough. What is there to know?
Look who's here, everybody.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Oh, he's better off in bed.
We can't very well have a family Christmas dinner without Tim, dear. Cough it up, Tim. It might be a gold watch.
Whoa.
Have you seen such a bird?
It looks wonderful, Mama.
It's good value. 6 shillings and 2p.
I'm sure you remember the little boy.
No, should I?
A toast. Here's to all of us on this splendid Christmas. And here's to Tiny Tim. May he soon be better and back to his old tricks. And to Peter, whom we shall soon have to start calling Master Peter, since he will be a man of business from next week on. You make an excellent weaver, boy.
Thank you, Father.
5 and 6pence a week. What will you do with such riches?
Invest in the new world. Marry a countess to help him count.
And lastly, here's to the founder of our feast, old Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, Father.
I mean it. He's kept me employed for almost 14 years. We should be grateful. He put this remarkable bird on our table.
He threw a bucket of freezing water on our Tim, that's what he did. No wonder the poor child's pneumonia's back. There, I said it. We did not want to spoil your Christmas, but I will not toast that mean ogre of a man. Shh. Oh, you know he is, Bob. Nobody knows better than you do.
Mr. Scrooge didn't mean to throw that water actually on Tiny Tim. He just doesn't like Christmas, that's all. He's a solitary soul.
Let our love eat away at his unjust soul.
Well, Tim, if you don't mind, I'd rather have the pudding.
Will the poor mite live?
What's it to you? Let him die and decrease the surplus population.
Oh!
I trust you've seen the joy you bring to this world, Scrooge.
Don't torture me, spirit. Tell me what the future holds.
Oh, Scrooge, I know nothing of the future. I have no need to fear things that will come, that must come.
Oh!
I am merely of the present.
Oh, are you the third spirit? Can you tell me, will that poor boy live? I cannot bear it. Come on now, Joe.
Anna, dear. Tim would have wanted us to have a cheerful time.
He always loved Christmas, especially with snow. Back now.
He loved to slide. I'd carry him on my shoulders.
Father!
Oh, speak to me, Spirit. What are these shadows? Are they of things to come? When? Years from now, or weeks, or days? Did I cause this grief?
At last. A long time coming and no mistake.
Good riddance, I say.
Will you attend?
Attend? I will attend the tavern and drink to a happier and more just world.
And I will join you.
To a happier and more just world.
I know these men. I know them, I say. Good, sensible fellows, the both of them. What are they talking about? Is this the past or the future? Speak to me. Oh, Joe Hogg's. Yeah, and there's the woman who cleans for me. What is there to know about these people? Why have you brought me here?
I have a right and a duty to look after myself, I do. Lord knows he did.
That's true indeed. No man more so.
I deserve it too, after the fright he gave me.
Been lying there for 3 days, I wager. Thank God for the cold.
No one knew, and no one cared.
Who would have cared if they knew?
9 and 6, and not a penny more. Don't hackle or I'll knock off a crown. His bed curtains, his blankets.
He ain't likely to catch cold now, is he? Oh, look at that lovely bit of linen. Must be worth a bob or two.
I put that on him, I did. For him to be buried in.
Waste a fine shirt like that.
He didn't have anything catching now, did he?
No worries. That old miser, too mean to share a disease if he had one.
Does no one care about this man's death?
The very best news. It's true, Belle. He can no longer bleed us. La 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 la. I don't know to whom our debts will be transferred, but whoever it is, surely he won't be as cruel as Ebenezer Scrooge. La 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 la.
Can these visions be changed? Or am I past all hope? I can keep Christmas if that is all that is required. Cratchit! Cratchit, please! I did not mean to hurt your boy. Is there nothing I can do? Is there no way I can make amends? Is it really too late?
Come, Ebenezer. You have no time to waste. Look how time has wasted me.
I'm alive. I'm alive, most beautiful and gentle creatures. I'm alive. You're alive and you're here and I... Oh, I say, what day is it today? For the devil, boy, I ask a simple question.
It's Christmas Day, sir.
Don't take me for a fool, boy. Confound it.
But it is, sir. Hear the bells.
Only one night has passed. It was just a bad dream. Oh, no. I must change. must be different. But how? If only I knew how. Oh, of course. Boy, I didn't mean to snap at you just now. What's your name, boy? No, don't go. Finish your snowman. And have yourself a Merry Christmas. and to your family. Remarkable, boy. Bob Cratchit, of course. Up here, boy. Listen to me carefully. Would you go and buy me a proper goose?
A proper goose, sir?
A big one. A turkey. The biggest one you can find. Then hire a hackney carriage and have it delivered to Mr. Bob Cratchit of Naby Street in Camden. Can you remember all that, boy?
Yes, sir,
Oh,
I can,
and
sir.
whatever is left, you may keep for your trouble. A happy Christmas to you.
And a happy Christmas to you, sir.
In a hurry, young man.
Thank you, sir.
Intelligent boy, diligent too. Oh, ho, and a Merry Christmas. A Merry Christmas. A Merry Christmas. Be sure to check that boy keeps his word. Plenty of street rats around. A Merry Christmas to you, sir. Think of the look on Cratchit's face. The founder of the feast, indeed. I must not forget his boy, Tim. What? Oh, the letter. Belle, I'm sorry. I won't let you down this time. Now, my lucky charms, don't go away. Merry Christmas, my friends. Now, not a morsel to be left by the time I return.
Merry Christmas.
Yahoo!
Mistress.
Merry Christmas! And a Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Snowman.
That'll be tuppence, man.
I say a happy Christmas to you all.
And the same to you, Governor. What can I do for you this morning?
I must not forget Cratchit's boy, Tiny Tim.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And to you, children.
Oh, thank you. And a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Isn't that? Yes, it is.
And a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. A happy Christmas to all of you, gentlemen. Well done, sirs. Well done.
Tis the season to be jolly.
Fa la 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 la.
Here I stand alone with this weight upon my heart, and it will not go away. In my head I keep on looking back right back to the start, wondering what it was that made you change.
Take it back? What's there to take back? We had ourselves a deal, Governor. Here's your tender now. 17 crowns and 5. I'd have brought it to you in the morning. Trust is a fine thing among gents, Governor.
I will not be needing your services again.
But Governor!
And that is final. Good day to you.
Well, I tried, but I had to draw the line. And still this question keeps on spinning in
Merry Christmas to you.
What if I had never let you go? Would you be the man I used to know? If I'd stayed, if you tried, if we could only turn back time. But I guess we'll never know. We'll never know.
Ebenezer,
Who's there? Belle!
did you even read my letter?
Yes, Belle, I did. I went to the hospital.
Oh, so you've seen what your men have done?
Yes. I was too late.
Only good work happened in that hospital. That work is over now. Finished.
I know.
How could you ignore my cries for help?
I will do anything to change these terrible things.
That, Ebenezer, is out of your power.
I have so much. I have money. I have a house. A good, profitable business. And I would be rid of it all if I could only forget the madness of these past 20 years.
Oh. What has happened to you, Ebenezer? I don't understand.
I've wasted everything.
Do you really want to change what you've done?
It's too late.
No, Ebenezer, it's not too late. The hospital needs you. I need you. Everywhere in this city, there are people who have nothing. You can change their lives. Ebenezer, you have so much to give.
Yes.
Since we last met, Ebenezer, we have had such different lives. But I have never forgotten you. Think of the future.
Belle, I will do everything I can.
There you go, son.
Oh no, not today of all days.
Dr. Lambert.
How is Tiny Tim?
Have you got any notion of time, Mr. Cratchit?
I'm sorry, Mr. Scrooge, sir. I was making rather merry yesterday. Mr. Scrooge, sir, there's 2 mice.
Never mind the mice. They were here on time. I'm not going to stand for it anymore, Cratchit.
Please, sir, I need the job, sir. It's only once a year. I'll make it up, sir.
No, Mr. Cratchit. I shall make it up to you. I'll quadruple your salary. As of today. Happy Christmas, Bob. You will have Marley's office. We'll get you an assistant. No, we'll get you 2 assistants. And I promise to help out your family in every way I can. Make up the fires, Bob. What do you think? Scrooge and Cratchit? Or Cratchit and Scrooge?
Did you say quadruple, sir?
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more. He kept Christmas in his heart all through the year and knew how to keep it well. And to Tiny Tim, not I, he was a second father.
Time to spread some hope, make the spirits rise. Do you see the wonder in their eyes? Time to speak of love, hold each other close, 'cause it's the heart that matters most. It's still the same old moon, why does it shine so bright? There's a little magic in the air tonight. Time to speak of love, hold each other close, 'cause it's the heart that matters most. Always the heart that matters most. Oh, take a look around, you can see that it's true. It's like a river flowing inside of you. Everyone needs love too. So here's what you have got to do. Spread a little hope, make the spirits rise. Do you see the wonder in their eyes? It's time to speak of love, hold each other close, 'cause it's the heart that matters most. In time we come to learn, it's the heart that matters most. Here I stand alone with this weight upon my heart, and it will not go away. In my head I keep on looking back, right back to the start, wondering what it was that made you change. Well, I tried, but I had to draw the line, and still this question keeps on spinning in my mind. What if I had never let you go? Would you be the man I used to know? If I'd stayed, if you tried, if we could only turn back time. But I guess we'll never know. Many roads to take, some to joy, some to heartache. Anyone can lose their way. And if I said that we could turn it back, right back to the start, would you take the chance and make the change? Do you think how it would have been sometimes? Do you pray that I'd never let
Christmas.